What is this shittery of a stream already? Fuck me. Fucking hell, finally. Oh my god, lads. You will not believe the fucking stress I've just been through. Long story short, my laptop is an absolute heap of shit. So apologies, this stream is starting late, but better late than never, huh? I don't know how many of you are still here, but Dr. Danger, I see you. Luke, I see you. Olu, I see you. 7 people in the stream right now, I see you. Apologies for this absolute shit show so far. But we're here, alas. Finally. We are here. We are here to talk about the Chelsea. And our 12th defeat in 14 games, I think it is. Jesus. I'm not even, my head's all over the place for this one, lads, I'm sorry. Get into the chat, lads, get into the chat. We're going to have a talk, we're going to have a discussion. We're going to have a nice chin wag, as they say. Oh my fucking days. That is not what I needed after tonight's match. Just for a bit of context, yeah, like I said, my laptop is just so fucking slow. And it took me, I'm not even messing, nearly 15 minutes just fucking typing out tags. Or not even typing them out, copying and pasting them into the fucking tags bar on my laptop because it's so slow. But anyway, we're gonna skirt besides that because I'm absolutely positive you do not care. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. How many people do we have now? How many have we got? 8. Right, let me know who you are in the chat, lads. Let's get a bit of a conversation going in the chat. Chelsea losing to Dortmund 1-0 in the first leg. And yeah, to be honest, the reason why I'm doing the stream is because I just did not want to do a video on it, to be fair. Honestly. Where the fuck did I put this? Jesus Christ, I'm so unprepared for this. I'm sorry, lads. I'm actually just so pissed off, like more of the stream more than the actual match now at this stage, because we're just so immune to us being shit now, aren't we? That's probably better, is it? If it's not, fuck it, it'll do. At this stage, don't care. Get into the chat, lads. Let's have a bit of a conversation going. I'm gonna need you to help me out on this one because I'm just... YT_lolgood1234. What? Might need a bit of a name change there, mate, but all jokes aside, Potter's solely useless. I don't even know what is going on in our club. Not even Drogba will save this eroded club. You know what the thing is I actually, if you're a subscriber to this channel, if you've watched this channel, you'll know I'm actually behind Potter to a certain extent. I'm still backing the guy. And to be honest, I don't think there was much more he could have done tonight. Honestly, if you see, we had, 21 shots I saw or something? I mean, João Felix has 1 or 2 that he's unlucky with. He hits the crossbar. Koulibaly has the whole net in front of him, hits it straight at the keeper. Enzo has a worldie denied in the last minute of the game by Kobel. There was more as well. Ziyech had a few chances. Havertz had a few chances, 1 or 2 maybe. I actually don't know why I'm doing the stream, to be honest, because I genuinely... Normally, I actually don't mind coming on after a match and, you know, venting my frustration, because if anything, it gets it out of my head. Helps me mentally, but for this one, I just cannot be arsed, honestly. That's why I want you guys to get into the chat and help me out with the conversation here, because I just... I'm so drained from this fucking club at this stage, to be honest. Olu says, that was depressing and positive at the same time. Keeper had a 9.2 rating. Don't you gotta love how it's still the case where every fucking goalkeeper in world football turns into prime Neuer against us? Kubel today was just absolutely awesome. That save he made from Enzo is just an absolute disgrace to humanity. Honestly. And to be fair, like, I actually think we played okay. We played decent enough. It was just, like, creating chances we've no bother with now. Like, Felix was creating, he was getting in the pockets of spaces, you know, playing killer balls through. Mudryk looking, you know, really sharp, especially in the first half off that left-hand side, was burning Marius Wolf for pace. Enzo doing well in midfield again. Havertz just existed really in the game. Ziyech I thought was poor, but I think he grew into the game, in fairness to him. James looked a bit better today. Chilwell I thought was decent. But it's just another one of those fucking games where we create, we dominate, and we lose. I back Potter, but I don't see any improvements in goals and attacks. That's the problem. We should have stuck with Aubameyang for Havertz. I mean, the fact that Aubameyang's not in the Champions League squad is quite worrying, given what we saw tonight, in all fairness. Why is the chat not coming up there? Chat should be coming up on the screen in that blue box there, but apparently not. Don't know, probably come up in a minute, I'm assuming. If not, I don't care. Yeah, no, like, don't get me wrong, Aubameyang has been absolutely muck for us, but like, we might as well give him a try at this stage. I mean, apparently he's been training well, allegedly, according to reports. However much reliable they are remains to be seen, but forget the result. The performance wasn't the worst. What's killing you is another loss. When Potter gets the first win, what could set a nice roll of wins? See, I like the optimism, I really do, and to be honest, I do share a little bit of it. I do feel like, and I said it after the West Ham game on the channel, I said the one thing we're lacking at this moment in time as well is momentum. Momentum can carry you so far in football. We see it with Arsenal this season. How they're actually a perfect example, because you see how well they started off the season, how well they've been doing up until the last 3 games, and all of a sudden they've just collapsed. You know, one bad result against who did they lose to recently? Everton. Then they draw with Brentford at home, and then now they lose at home to Man City. So you see how far momentum can take you. Same with Newcastle, they've kind of fallen off a little bit after their momentum run out. United are, you know, in the middle of their momentum run right now after their, you know, shaky start to the season. So I do agree, Edvins. I do agree with your take there. I think once Potter gets that once he gets a run of, well, I say once, if he gets that, you know, 2 or 3 wins together, you never know. But it's a big if, and you know what? At this stage, it looks like a task for us to win any fucking game. If we don't beat Southampton on Saturday, I'm fucking done. Honestly, I will actually lose the fucking plot. Just need that one goal, then another goal in the same match, one win, and then another draw or a win. Then things will start going upwards. I really hope you're right, my friend. I really, really hope you're right. But yeah, lads, let me know in the chat what you thought. As per usual, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I see a lot of new faces here watching the stream. If you could subscribe, that would be massively appreciated. We're looking to hit 2,000 subscribers on this channel as soon as we possibly can. A small YouTuber trying to get his way up, you know yourself. So any support for the boys is massively appreciated, my friends. Potter not the man for the job, in my opinion, says Thomas, I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if I've got that wrong, but to be honest, I'm still backing Potter, but at the same time I can understand why a lot of you don't, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of see both sides of the argument. I'm just kind of going off what I'd prefer at this stage, to be fair. Like, it's not a case for me of I can't understand why you're backing Potter, because I can understand, because results have been horrendous. I'm fairly sure, I'm actually going to look this shit up, genuinely. I'm going to look this shit up, because I'm fairly certain that it's like 12 or 2 wins in 14 or something like that. Something mental. I'm just going to have a look now and see. But my laptop won't get there till fucking Christmas, so for now you're going to see my face. I'm sure you're all delighted. Honestly, I would have unregistered Havertz and registered Aubameyang. I wouldn't go that far. Like, realistically, that's not going to happen. But, like, I'd still just give Havertz running the team, to be honest, because it's quite clear Potter likes him. It's quite clear. And to be honest, people acting like Aubameyang was going to do any better. Let's be honest, Aubameyang's been fucking worse than Havertz. At least Havertz puts in a bit of a shift every now and then. Aubameyang literally does not want to be here, like. So I don't understand this whole Aubameyang, appraisal, really, to be honest with you. Aubameyang done it for Arsenal, Barcelona, and for Dortmund, and he should have been in the starting 11. He's actually not that bad. See, that's the thing, lads. We're getting caught in recency bias here, because I was at Arsenal at home this season, I was at City at home this season. Happened to be two of the worst games, if not the worst games he's played in probably his fucking career, to be fair. And he was absolutely dreadful. Not even in terms of like things going badly for him, because everyone can have a bad game in terms of misplacing passes or missing sitters or whatever. But he just genuinely did not look like he wanted to be here. Like, he actually looked fucking depressed. So like, I'm just like, yeah, fair enough. I feel like people are getting caught in this, like, oh, because he hasn't played in a while, maybe he's a different player. Let's be honest, he's going to come back and do the exact fucking same thing again, so. And who knows, I'd love to be proven wrong. I'd love for him to come back into the team and start bagging again, but let's be honest, it's just not going to happen. Oh, my laptop is so fucking shit, man. Oh my god. I guess we won't be checking Chelsea's form anytime soon because this laptop does not want to cooperate with me. Nah, I'm sorry, he's too useless. See, thing is with Havertz, right, is I actually rate the guy. And we've seen glimpses of him that he can be a fucking good player. We've seen it for Germany, especially. He's ridiculous for Germany. And then he just doesn't do it. He's like our Martial. Except for the fact that Chelsea fans aren't fucking delusional like United fans are, and you know how United fans go on about, oh, Martial, he's fucking class, even though he's got about 5 Premier League goals in the last 4 years or whatever. Chelsea fans actually just call it out with Havertz unless he's absolutely consistent, which is fair enough. Like, neither does Havertz. He looks like he doesn't care. He definitely offers more than Aubameyang. I'll say that much. Now, I wouldn't be against giving Aubameyang a chance with, now that we've got Mudryk, Felix, all them guys, because I think Felix and Aubameyang could actually link well together, but at the same time, is there really much point even playing Aubameyang? Because, let's be honest, our season's over. And I don't know about you, but if I was in a manager's position, I would rather have, 24-year-old Kai Havertz over 33-year-old Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who's guaranteed to be leaving in the summer. Daniel Knight, welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're having a great evening. Better than I'm having anyway. 3 years, no improvement. It's been probably more than that, man, to be honest. Like, I know we won the Champions League or whatever, but that was essentially down to Tuchel brilliance and just us having a ridiculous defence with Rudiger and Christensen. But it's been the same story since 2017, really. Ever since we won the league under Conte, it's been the same fucking cycle of shite, like, to be honest. Okay. We can finally go over. Jesus Christ. It's taken a while, but we're going to get there now. At some point. Unless my laptop... Okay, never mind. We've encountered another issue with my laptop. It's having a stroke. Ah, Lord, give me strength, man. Even my hometown Luton would beat us at this. Oh, there we go. We've got it on. Sorry, my friend, to interrupt the comment, but I will read it out now. Even my hometown Luton would beat us at this time. We need a good manager, owner, and a good striker. If Roman was here, he would have been sacked. We all know that, even if we look good. The fact is we're still losing. Not a bad point, to be fair. I think he probably would have been sacked under Roman by this stage. Oh, look, the chat exists all of a sudden as well. Would you believe it? Fucking hell. That's not a bad point, though, that you make there. I have enough of Havertz. He needs to be dropped. Who else do we have? Like, I know Aubameyang. See, the thing is with our strikers, right? We've got Havertz, we've got Aubameyang, we've got Fofana. And realistically, what's going to happen is Havertz is playing shit, he'll get dropped. Aubameyang comes in, whoa, new striker, gets dropped because he's playing shit. Next thing, Fofana comes in, not ready. Same thing again. Then people forget about Havertz being so shit beforehand, so they go, oh, Havertz, let's bring him back into the team. He can't be any worse. He is worse. Oh, Aubameyang, he hasn't played in a while. You see what I mean? It's just the same cycle, and it's been like this for ages now. It's been like this for fucking ages. I don't think Potter is the right man, says Daniel Knight. Listen, I've been through this fucking Potter thing for I feel like in every single video, to be honest, I'm talking about Potter and my opinion on him. That's why I didn't want to do a video on this, because I just wanted to avoid saying the same things over and over again. That's the only reason I did the stream, to be honest. What is going on with this webcam? What is going on with this stream today? Why is everything just going arseways? Oh my god, man. There we go. Bloody hell. Apologies for this absolute nightmare, lads. Fucking hell. We need to marry Hutchinson. Honestly, I'd actually play him over Ziyech at this stage. I'm sick of Ziyech. He didn't have the worst game today, but I'm just tired of seeing him on the fucking pitch, to be honest. I'm just tired of all these average fucking... I'm tired of all this deadwood, essentially, playing for us. Like, I said it against West Ham after the game as well. We might as well just rein it in, pack it in after fucking 60 minutes if we haven't won the game, because I have absolutely zero to no faith in any of the substitutions making any level of difference. When you talk of Hakim Ziyech, Conor Gallagher, all these fucking players that come off the bench, Aubameyang, even, look, Chukwuemeka, I think he's been okay this season, but he's not ready to, you know, come off the bench and make a real impact. Pulisic, when he comes back, will probably be the same as well. Like, to be honest, our only rays of hope right now are the likes of João Felix, Enzo Fernandez, Mikhailo Mudryk, Noni Madueke, Badiashile, Thiago Silva, Reece James, and even still 3 of those are defenders. It's really just Felix and Mudryk in attack, to be honest. And Madueke, when he plays, you know, I thought he was decent enough against West Ham. It's just an absolute fucking shit show. But yeah, we're going to get into Chelsea's form here, because I'm going to try and vindicate that thing that I said earlier on. I'm pretty sure it's 2 wins in 14. So, right, 0 from 1, 0 from 2, 0 from 3, 0 from 4. Whoa, 1 from 5. We're on the up. 1 win in 2023. We are halfway through the second month of the year and we've won 1 game this year. You know how insane that is? Alright, so we got 1 win. We're on 1 win in 5 right now. 1 in 6, 1 in 7, 1 in 8. Alright, we've got 1 in 8 here. Let's go on to the next page. 1 in 9. 2 in... Okay, so it's 2 in 10. We've played 10 games since we've come back from the World Cup, and we've won 2 of the bastards. And one of them was against fucking Bournemouth. Doesn't even count, like. Does that win even count for anything? Bournemouth. They've got a fucking ground no bigger than my local here in fucking Ireland, like. We're not even done there. We're not counting that friendly. Just for my own sake. 1 in 11, 1 in 12, 1 in 13. So yeah, we've played... And I was at that Arsenal game as well. So since I've gone over to the Arsenal game, we've won 2 games in 13. Oh my god. And as Daniel Knight says in the chat, something needs to change because this is fucked. Like, that's an absolute joke if I've ever seen it. Like, next game's Southampton. Oh, we've got Spurs coming up. Southampton at home. If we do not beat Southampton at home, I don't know where we go from there. It's a 6-pointer in our relegation battle, lads. Southampton. I will be there. At all costs, I'll be there. Then we have Spurs away on the Sunday afterwards. That's going to be interesting. That will be an interesting one. What's the XG philosophy saying? I looked this up beforehand, but I haven't actually really properly looked into it. Dortmund, 1.28 XG. Winning by a goal to nil against Chelsea's 2.05 XG. And as you can see there, Graham Potter XG Masterclass. Because, of course, if you do not have a short memory, you will remember that at Brighton, they used to, under Graham Potter, get a higher XG in every game without fail and still not win games. And that happened for about 2 years straight. And don't get me wrong, I was a fan of Graham Potter at Brighton. I thought he was doing a brilliant job there, but it is not great when the XG is constantly higher than the actual goals scored, is it? Oh, we'll get the chat back. We'll get the chat. We'll keep the chat there. I'm sick of not seeing the chat there. I don't think Potter's the right man, says Daniel Knight. Even if we play like Man City, it's still a loss. Okay, fair enough. Vatican says Potter out. I hope we get Felix in a permanent in the summer. Genuinely, that's all I care about right now. If we get the Prince João Felix, the fucking third, signed in the summer, that will be me happy, lads. Because that man, you'd assume I was gay by saying this, but he's given me some of the best 45 minutes of my life against Fulham, and then West Ham, and now tonight. He's just an absolute silky baller. We've actually got ourselves a generational talent on our hands here for... Like, it's not every day you get players that good on loan, like. And the thing is, judging by the media and everything that's been said, it looks like we're going to get him permanently, which I fucking love. There's this whole debate of, whether him and Nkunku can fit in the same team, but I don't care, lads. That's not our problem to figure out. We're just going to enjoy the sauce while we have it. 10 viewers in the stream, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Be massively appreciated. Leave a like on the stream as per usual as well. Always, means more than you guys could ever imagine, honestly. Like, leaving something as similar as leaving a like actually makes my day. As fucking sad as it sounds. We should bring Sam Kerr in. That spice of the team. Honestly, should probably be our best player. Sam Kerr is an absolute baller, honestly. If we don't beat Southampton, Potter has to go for me. Thing is, man, we all say this, right? But we need to, as Chelsea fans, right? Let's just humble conversation with ourselves. We have no choice but to back the guy now. Whether you're Potter in or Potter out, it really doesn't make any sense. Like, we are going to have to back the guy. It's as simple as that. Like, Todd Bowley's come out and said, we've all seen what he said. They're judging Potter. Well, it actually wasn't Todd Bowley, my apologies. It was actually Ornstein on his behalf, essentially. But he's here for the long term, guys. We're going to have to suck it up. We're going to have to just back the guy. And I was backing him anyway. But I was losing hope, and I still am losing hope. But at this stage, we're just going to have to stick it out, lads. We're just going to have to stick it out, I'm afraid. And the patience of Chelsea fans is really, really going to be tested. Sorry, Chris, man. I actually genuinely don't know how to do that. I don't think I can on the software I'm using, so I do apologise. Get your opinion in the chat, though, now, and have a chat with you or whatever. The fact we're 13 points from Southampton is just shocking. Are we actually 13 points from Southampton? No way. Nah, you're messing. We'll get there at some point when my laptop decides not to have a fucking stroke. If we get Felix, we have Nkunku as well. Where would you play them? Probably, because I'd say we probably need a striker as well. Felix in the 10, Nkunku off the right is my honest thoughts on that. But yeah, we're going to check the Premier League table now, because according to the chat, we are 13 points ahead of Southampton, which surely Southampton 15 points. If we have 28 points, 16 points. 16 points. I'm acting like that's any better. We're genuinely, are we? We're genuinely 4 points closer to bottom than we are to top. We are. Yeah. Fuck. That is insane. That is genuinely blowing my mind, to be fair. I don't know if you can see the table there, but I'll move it over for you so you can see it. There you go. You can see the full table now, my friends. Even if we draw, still basically lost. Yeah. If we get... Oh, no, I said that already, sorry. Results talk, we aren't getting them. This will continue. If we don't get results, what more evidence suggests we won't, then what? We spend more, then what? And then what? Yeah. to be honest, it's just a fucking frustrating time to be a Chelsea fan right now, isn't it? Like, don't get me wrong. Before any neutrals that may be in the chat come out and be like, "Oh, but you're lucky what's happening to Scunthorpe United isn't happening to you," lads. Every fucking fan's pain is relative. Let's be honest here. Like, don't get me wrong. It's nothing compared to what those guys are going through, but doesn't mean that we don't have the right to complain about our club. Like, but yeah, no. I'll say it once. I've said it again. I'll say it again. We're gonna have to stick by Graham Potter, lads. We're in this for the long run. Our patience is gonna be tested. We're gonna be in this for the long run. You appoint a mid-table manager, you get mid-table results. Changes needed in the summer. It's a fair point. I take your point, but I feel like it's a little bit harsh because, even though by definition he is probably a mid-table manager, or Brighton, sorry, are a mid-table club, but he had them in the top four at one stage of the season, and there was a steady progression every season from Brighton. So, look, I think if you give Potter 2 or 3 years, he maybe does well. But at the same time, it's like how many Chelsea fans want to give Graham Potter 2 or 3 years? Especially with this like almost golden generation that we have spent money on in terms of Enzo, Mudryk, Felix, Madueke. Then you have James through the academy. I know Mount's not having the best time at the moment, but still a good player in my opinion. I think we're in a relegation battle soon down to the Championship. We might actually win a title for a change. Then I say for a change, like we're not 6 years off it, but 6 years is too much for Chelsea. I'm fairly sure since Roman took over, it's the longest we've gone. It's definitely the longest we've gone without a title, actually. And the thing is, we don't even look like we're close in the next 3 to 5 years, to be fair, especially with the way City are going, Newcastle, Arsenal. I'm sure Liverpool will pick it back up. United are doing better. Spurs, only messing. No fucking chance Spurs win it anytime soon. If we do, them clowns need to go. Our focus this season is not to get relegated. As much as we're laughing and joking, let's be honest, the Premier League season's over. You can see by the table there, we're not getting top 4. We're 8 points off? Which even still isn't the worst. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, to be fair. It's genuinely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Which says something. His record at Brighton was shocking. He lost more games than he won. At the same time, though, man, what I will say is context is needed behind that, because he was managing a team that he took over from Chris Hughton, who was playing ridiculously bad football with players who could not string 2 passes together, and at the same time, the average points taken for a mid-table team, well, the average record for a mid-table team is going to more than likely be more losses than draws. You're not dealing with City here, who are expected to have more wins or whatever. I do take your point though, Chris. Don't think for 1 second that I'm having a go at you or whatever. I'm just, I don't want to be in Europa League. I hope we have seasons out Europa League next season. I highly doubt we're going to be finishing 6th, to be honest, my friend. I feel like Liverpool will get 6th, to be fair. I did my mid English Noah. I did my mid-season Premier League predictions there like a week ago. Predicted us 7th. Was a bit generous, to be fair, because that insinuates that Brighton are going to drop off, and Fulham and Brentford are also going to drop off a bit as well. The new signings really look like high price tags are getting to them, a really worrying direction, and Potter just looks out of his depth. This man can't lead us, says Gavin B. To be honest, that was the main concern I had with these new signings coming in anyway, was the price tags. And don't get me wrong, I think Enzo's looked really good so far. Felix definitely playing with a bit of swagger. Maybe that's because he hasn't got a price tag right now. I think Mudryk looked very bright today, looked bright against Liverpool. Obviously didn't get the ball, if any, because Cucurella just did not want to pass to him for whatever reason. Potter was brought in to win trophies. Yes, that includes Premier League and Champions League. Let's face it, he won't. So why are we making excuses for him? Get ready to get a world-class manager. See, the thing is, we don't know that. Don't get me wrong, I'm just, literally, Chris, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I don't necessarily disagree with you whatsoever. And look, I'm not Potter's biggest fan either. I'd loved him at Brighton, but Chelsea's a completely different ballgame, as we all know. I'm just choosing, and I completely understand why people want him out. I completely understand it. My dad wants him out. And he doesn't stop saying it to me every day about him wanting Potter out. So I do understand it, but I just choose to be on the side of give him time. And to be honest, that is mainly to do with the fact that the owners have said that they will back him to the hills, essentially. So as I said, we're here for the long run, my friends. Last message, lads. Potter was brought in to win trophies. Yes, that includes... Oh, sorry, you said that already. So why did we appoint a manager that has a terrible record? It's just a shambles overall. I hope he proves me wrong, but because it benefits Chelsea. Can't see it. Subscribe, mate. Up to Chelsea. Appreciate that, Chris, my friend. You absolute legend. And I hope I see you soon for a few more of these streams, because genuinely you've been a breath of fresh air to the chat. Like, I love when people come in and just like have a full-on debate with me and stuff like that. So Chris, top man, hope you get a good night's sleep. Hope Chelsea doesn't play on your mind for too long. And yeah, top man. Daniel Knight 14. Potter, do nothing on touchline in game. To be fair, he's getting better at that, to be fair. Like we've seen in the press conference, he's got that dog in him. And I do like to see that from him, to be fair, because I think that all the top managers do have that little bit of aggression in them towards the press. But yeah, lads, if you are new to the channel, do exactly what Chris did. Follow in his footsteps. A leader of men is Chris, so follow his directions and subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the stream, all that good stuff, because we're going to be doing more streams in the future. To be honest, the main reason I did a stream tonight is because I just was not arsed doing a video. And to be fair, I felt in the video I would have been saying the same things I said for West Ham, the same things I said for Fulham, same things I said for Liverpool. All the same things would have been said. In terms of me just saying, oh yeah, Potter, my opinion on Potter, whatever like that. Oh yeah, we dominated the game, yada yada yada. We created chances, just couldn't fucking score. We move on to the next game. Enzo looks decent, Mudryk looks decent, Felix is the next coming of Jesus Christ. Bang. You know, that's essentially what it would have been like. So that's why I wanted to do a stream, so I could have a proper in-depth debate with fellow Chelsea fans in the chat. And my God, we've got a few of them tonight, and they have delivered the goods. So yeah, keep it up in the chat, lads. I'm liking this. I'm liking this debate. I'm liking it. Let's see what the old Twitter is saying. Okay, let's see what Twitter's saying. Because that's always a great idea, isn't it? Why is Mudryk trending? Definitely Arsenal fans going like, oh, fucking Mudryk. I don't care what anyone says, right? Arsenal fans, if you're in the chat, fucking, I will die on this hill. Mudryk is so clear of Martinelli already. And Trossard. I don't care what anyone says. You will fucking constantly go on about Trossard. Oh, Trossard was a better signing. He wasn't as fuck a better signing. Mudryk's pace is actually frightening, you know. Mudryk reminds me a lot of Werner. A faster version of Timo Werner. Who's also technically capable. I love Timo, but he just wasn't up for it, unfortunately. Arsenal bottled the title race. Yes, that's the only thing giving me a little bit of joy tonight, is that Arsenal have bottled the title race. Wonder who said that on long. It was me. Any video you go on to, I've said on this channel, Arsenal will not win the Premier League. Chelsea? I fucking wish we'd win the Premier League. Man City will win the Premier League this season. They got that dog in them that no one understands about, so we was laughing at Arsenal and Tottenham for the last 6 years, now turned around and laughing at us. That's just, unfortunately, it's the circle of life in the Premier League, my friend. We've now become the delegated banter club for the next sustained period of time. And this image is that. Wait till it loads, guys. Trust me, it's worth the wait. Trust me, it is worth the wait. Trust me. When it loads. I'm a bit worried about FFP and Chelsea spending. To be honest, that's the club's problem. I'm not worried until they give me a reason to. The fact that we have all these guys on 8 and 9 year contracts is probably saving us because we pay less money per year. Oh, my fucking laptop is so slow. Jesus Christ, lads. I'm sorry, it's literally like a 96-year-old woman trying to walk up a fucking hill. There we go. Oh, lads. You do not understand the inhumane actions I would do to complete this transfer. Ivan Toney. Here's why he would be absolutely perfect for us. Because he is, in my opinion, or would be for us, what I like to call a backboard striker. Essentially, he's exceptional with his back to goal. He's a goal scorer. He's good in the air. Why has my lap thing froze? What is going on here? There we go. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, he is what I like to call a backboard striker. He's very good with his back to goal, lethal in the air. Finally, actually put some use to Reece James and Hakim Ziyech if he still somehow hear their crosses. I think his link-up play is top quality. He's obviously very physical. He seems to have a good mentality. I know the whole, betting allegations will kind of, put a dent in any moves he does potentially get, but I just think he'd be so perfect to complete this Chelsea attack. I think if you had Tony up front playing as, like I said, that backboard striker type figure, with Mudryk on the left, Felix down the middle, and then Kunku on the right, with Enzo and a proper six like Caicedo in the middle, I think that cooks, my friends. I really do think that cooks. And look, maybe, Brentford's a different level to Chelsea. I mean, we've saw that with Graham Potter, arguably. That level is different to Chelsea, but I just think Ivan Toney's different gravy. Honestly, I love him so much. As a matter of fact, 1 second. You're probably wondering why a Chelsea fan has an Ivan Toney jersey for Brentford. It's literally because, right, I just love the guy. Not only is he a top quality baller, but basically the story behind it is the fact I had an FM save on, I think it was FM 20 during COVID, and I just signed him with QPR and he just fired me to the Premier League. It was just absolutely insane, to be fair. Alright, what's the chat saying? Thiago Silva's wife tweeted and she looks so depressed. As are we, my friend. As are we. Todd Bowley is not happy about Chelsea. To be honest, who is happy about Chelsea right now? How do you know? How do you know Daniel, bro? Oh, how do you know Daniel? To be fair, it's quite easy to tell that he's depressed right now. He's probably optimistic because he wouldn't not be after pumping in all this money. Like, he's going to get some benefit towards it in the end, but yeah, guys, who is your ultimate striker for Chelsea? If we need one, put it in the chat. Do we need a striker first and foremost? Yes or no? Second of all, who do we get? Because Ivan Toney's obviously been linked. Victor Osimhen has been linked. Do we just put João Felix up top and play? I know this won't go down well, but Mount in the 10 or something, or Havertz even. I'm sure that won't go down well either. But I'm just listing hypotheticals here, my friends. Kante will be back for the second leg again. Oh, I've just remembered it. Con CFC, you've come in clutch, my friend. We're gonna get Champions League N'Golo in his prime again. We are getting Champions League Final 2021 N'Golo Kante back. Hopefully, unless that injury completely fucks him over, but I've actually completely forgot about that. That Kante and Enzo midfield at Stamford Bridge, under the lights at Stamford. Oh, lads. You know what? All of a sudden, I'm optimistic. Dortmund, you're getting cooked. Jude Bellingham, you're getting cooked. Yeah? Look at me. Look into my eyes. Look into my beautifully fluorescent blue/green eyes. I don't know what colour they are. Probably should, to be fair, but the point is, Jude Bellingham, you're getting cooked, my friend. Emre Can, you're getting sent back to the fucking slums of Liverpool. That wasn't a joke at Liverpool, by the way. It was just a, remark about their club being shit. Don't cancel me. I think we need Griezmann, someone like that. Stuart Nolan's in the chat, my friends. On that note, Stuart's come to cause havoc. Stuart, go and worry about Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Go worry about Luke, thinking he's the best fucking right back to ever grace football. Because we have not won in 14 games, well, we've won 2 in our last 13 games, which, oh my god, that's actually insane. It's probably the worst run I've ever seen us on in my lifetime. This lad's alive wire. Sheffield United highlights. At least they lost. No disrespect, Sheffield United. I just don't want them and Burnley both up in the same season. Here's Patter going on about Jack Grealish. Probably drunk off his head. Hope you're well, Patter, boss man. But yeah. Oh, lads, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Once again, guys, leave a like on the stream, all that good stuff. Please do, because we're looking at 2,000 subscribers on the channel as soon as we can. I'm gonna see if I've gone up that much. Probably haven't, but it's worth a try. I missed the Fabregas and Costa link up. Don't we all, my friends? Don't we all? Oh, we've gained 4 subscribers from it. Legends, absolute legends. Keep it going, guys. Let's keep the support going. Let's keep the support going, lads. Let's get the momentum building. I know I have not had anything to drink other than H2O. I demand to be heard. The GOAT. Wan-Bissaka is far from it, my friends. Let's spam the chat. Hashtag Wan-Bissaka is arse. Dybala would have been perfect. I love Dybala, but I actually haven't watched him play in ages, I can't lie. And Roma are my Serie A team, just because of Jose, Tammy, and the fact that their jerseys are just absolutely sexy. I saw something about Daniel Levy saying about Chelsea spending on Twitter. What's fucking Daniel Levy saying? That bald fucking... I missed the Fabregas Costa link up. But yeah, I was going to say to that, we may have found our replication of it. Replica of it. Got there eventually. Enzo and Felix recreating it against West Ham. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say it. That 25 minutes against West Ham was probably... Oh, like, I don't even know, to be honest. It was just absolutely glorious. All for fucking Emerson to go and score. It had to be him. Oh, Alips is in the chat. Potter out, he says. Oh. Still got Divock Origi as his fucking profile picture. I think Angry Rantman will post the video. Come on again and be like, what was the thing he said? There is no passion, there is no aggression, there's no fucking mindset. He's fantastic at Roma. Like to hear it. Man like Paulo Dybala. What's Twitter saying? What's Twitter saying? What is... My laptop is having an actual stroke. Fuck me, lads. Oh, there's Patter climaxing over Jack Grealish again. Man like Charlie. What a geezer. Oh, my laptop is having a fucking stroke, lads. Alex, it's like Nanamora going up a fucking hill, this. Inside joke, inside joke, inside joke. Mudryk should retire before he reaches 007. It appears Mikhailo Mudryk is next in line, my friends, because of course Jadon Sancho failed to pass the 007 test. Then it was Cody Gakpo's turn, and he was 45 minutes of football away from being branded 007 2.0. And he got a fucking goal. Thanks to Pickford's stupidity, really. But nevertheless, he got a goal. Mudryk is now... We're not counting Champions League games, by the way. We're not fucking doing it. We're not counting... Or do we have to? He's 4 games off it, so he has time. He has time. Mudryk, please, I love you, man. And it won't change my opinion on you if you do. But please, just... Please get a goal contribution in the next 4 games. Please. In the next 360 minutes of football, you need to contribute, bro. You need to do it, because we cannot be dealing with this as fans. It's all well and good for you. You can take the brunt of whatever. Your mentality's probably class because you're a footballer. I'm sorry, Alex. It was there to be said. It was there to be said. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take your point. I take your point. Fair play. Fair play. I apologise, Alex. I apologise. I apologise. Fair play. Fair play. Fair play. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I miss Werner, even though he missed sitters. He was a good assister. Yeah, fair. I miss Timo too, but... Oh, just... Yeah. Man like Timo. I hope all Chelsea will be back next season. Probably not, my friend, but to be honest, with the way we're spending, we really should be. To be honest, right? We are probably 2 or 3 starting players away from a title charge, or at least we should be. I'm not saying we are, but at least we should be. Like, what? Probably a goalkeeper, although Kepa has been doing quite well, to be fair, since he's come into the team. Depends on if Cucurella decides to get his shit sorted or get Chilwell in at left back. We need a striker, probably. We need a holding midfielder for certain anyway. I think a proper 6 next to Enzo could really change the dynamic in the team, to be fair, I can't lie. Someone like Declan Rice, Moises Caicedo, Romeo Lavia. I think one of them could really do a job next to Enzo. We could cook. Let Graham Potter cook, man. You can clearly see Felix's class. Just look at the spaces he gets into. Always playing with a purpose. Honestly, couldn't have summed it up better myself, my friend. Like, that is like him down to a T. He's just a different. We've got ourselves a generational footballer, guys. And although he's on loan, hopefully we sign him permanent, because Prince Zhao is. Not to be overestimating it too much, but we'll say it quietly. He's the reason I wake up in the morning. Same old Chelsea says, very retired. I'm very retired of Chelsea. It's getting late, lads, it's getting late. All the money and players we got and we considered a mid-table club is a joke. Yep, that's where we are now. That's where we are. We're closer to the relegation zone. As a matter of fact, we'll go even further. We're closer to the bottom of the league than we are to the top. And we're playing Southampton at 3 o'clock on Saturday. We'll be there for the relegation 6-pointer. We will be there. Don't you fucking worry 1 second. And watch Gavin Bazunu turn into the next Prime Neuer. Even though he won't need to, because he is already Prime Neuer. In an Irish shirt anyway. What's our next game? Southampton at home, my friend. And then we have, I believe, Spurs away. I'm actually going to check that. I'm fairly sure that is our fixtures. So we will go into it. We'll go into. Here's me scrolling towards the top, not remembering that we're shit and we're down in mid-table. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I know we're playing Leeds in the next 2 or 3 weeks because I'm going over to it. Oh, lads. Let's check our fixtures. Let's do it. Do we really want to? Probably not. Alright, yep. Southampton at home, 3 o'clock, Saturday. Following Sunday, Spurs, 1:30. That's a fucking weird kickoff. 1:30 on a Sunday for Spurs Chelsea. Then Leeds. I'm going over to that one. Can't wait. Absolutely buzzing. Just to see Enzo, Mudryk and Felix and Madueke, to be fair. Then we have the second leg. So it's actually not for a while, to be fair. Nearly a month till we have the second leg. And Kante is going to be back for it, thank fuck. Leicester away, Chelsea or Everton at home. You know what? I will say we have a winnable run of games coming up. Southampton, we should be getting 3 points. No excuses whatsoever. New manager bounce or not, we should be getting 3 points. Spurs away is a tough one, but that's a game that it's ingrained in the Chelsea culture. We cannot be losing that. Leeds, we should be winning. Again, probably have a new manager bounce by that stage, but still, with the occasion that's in it as well, we should be winning it. Dortmund, we have to win. Especially with Kante back on, Kante on his Champions League juice. Leicester away, tough game. Depends on if Maddison's playing or not. If Maddison doesn't play, if he's not fit, we should hammer them. If not, it's a tough game. I can't believe we're considering all these games. Like, in fairness, the Premier League doesn't get respect for how well it does, but in terms of I know it's cliche, but there's no easy games. Like, Leicester away is a tough game. Everton at home with Sean Dyche under Lampard. As much as I fucking love Lampard, right? But under Lampard, we hammer Everton. Like, if Lampard's managing Everton, we hammer them, no doubt. Well, we are us, but you know what? We beat them anyway. Under Dyche, that is very nervy. Dyche has a good record at Stamford Bridge as well recently. Villa at home, should be winning it, but Emery masterclass. Wolves away, Molineux, Brighton. they're Brighton are just a pain in the hole to play against right now. Then you get into territory of, okay, when you have Brighton at home, Man United away, Brentford at home, Arsenal away, that's when you get into territory of, okay, if we haven't taken 3 points against, at the very minimum, Southampton, Leeds, Everton, and one of those away games, at least, you're thinking, right, we are screwed. But we will see. We will see. Very retired, new sub, cheers. Come on, you Blues, absolute king. Join this man in the culture of subscribing to the channel. Trust me, you will not regret it. Unless you do, in which case you will regret it. But just subscribe to the channel. Follow Very Retired. Because he is an absolute goat. And he joins the list of legends who've subscribed tonight. Top 4 hopes gone. In my opinion, they were gone a few weeks ago. I've given up on top 4 right now. To be honest, all I'm concerned about in the Premier League now is performances. Like, that's all I'm concerned about right now. I couldn't give a fuck about results in the Premier League. I'm not even bothered when I see a match or hyped when we concede, it's over. It's, to be honest, it's true. And see, the thing is, I get sucked in with the hype of just seeing these new faces and seeing Felix. You know, to be honest, I don't live for the results of the performances anymore. I just live for the individual bits of moments from Felix, Enzo, Mudryk. That's all I'm watching these games for now at this stage. Otherwise, I would not be arsed. Genuinely. And, like, obviously I'm going to watch them regardless of how shit we are. We could be in League 2 and I'd still tune in, but, like, you know what I mean? It's not as enjoyable, obviously, but if we draw to Southampton, I'm done. It would not surprise me, my friend. It would not surprise me. I can just see, right? I can just see Che Adams equalising to make it 1-1 in, like, the 86th minute or something. I can just see it. But yeah, that's where we are right now, my friends. That's where we are, loving life in mid-table mediocrity. And like I say, that game there on your screen is a 6-pointer in the relegation battle. Graham Potter's, Super Graham Potter's Chelsea fucking taking on Southampton at home there on fucking Saturday. Gonna need 3 points in that one. But that remains to be seen, of course. So yeah, guys, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, leave a like. It would be massively appreciated. But yeah, most importantly, subscribe to the channel. We are looking to hit 1,900 subscribers and then 2,000 as soon as possible. And every one of you absolute goats that do hit that subscribe button would be helping me out massively. And yep, Koulibaly did have a solid game in my opinion, apart from that one where, you know, in fairness, I won't blame him too much for it because he's a fucking centre-back. The shot where he should have probably scored, but if it was anyone else, if it was, you know, a Felix or an Enzo or someone, they probably would have buried it, but fell to the wrong player. But yeah, he did have a solid enough game, Koulibaly. Didn't put a foot wrong, really, to be fair. But yeah, like I was saying, leave a like on the stream, subscribe. That is the most important thing because I do reactions and reviews on essentially every Chelsea game that gets played, so yeah, if you want to do me a solid and subscribe to the channel and tune in for all those videos, and if I do more streams, which I'm definitely looking likely to do because I enjoy the streams, I can't lie. But on that note, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, I think that is where we're going to end it for now because I am absolutely knackered and it is midnight and I was only meant to stream until 11:30 or something like that, and I still have to be up in the morning to do a video on Arsenal Man City. Why is my webcam fucking gone again? Mother of God, the laptop has made this stream a challenge, I cannot lie, guys, but we're still getting through it, we're mouldering through it, we are. Well, there we go, we're back. But yeah, anyway, I was about to do the perfectly transitioned intro, but I guess we'll start again. Leave a like on the stream if you did enjoy, it'd be massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new. We are looking to hit 2,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And geez, you made me have a little bit of weirdness in my belly there for a minute because YT lolgood1234 again, probably need to adjust the name, has just said Potter has been sacked, but obviously I am going to assume that is not the case. But yeah, Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've said it about 8 times now at this stage, so I'm sure you're sick of hearing it. I will be doing more streams very, very soon, so stay tuned on the channel. Turn on notification bells if you do not want to miss a stream. My webcam is gone again. It's... Oh, this is... yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, there we go, we're back again. The point is, guys, we're gonna leave it for tonight. I'm gonna go and get some sleep. I'm gonna wake up refreshed and do a video on Arsenal and City for tomorrow and the title race overall. So if you want to stay tuned for that one, turn on notifications. It will be up on the channel tomorrow at some point, probably early enough. And yeah, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Massively appreciated. The support on this stream has been absolutely brilliant. I've just seen a few more people join the stream. Subscribe. I will say it again. I'm sorry. Just subscribe to the channel. Do it for me. If you want to watch back on my thoughts on the stream and my thoughts on the match overall, just scroll back on the stream a bit, and you will see we've had a good debate with a load of Chelsea fans in this chat. So I'm happy about that. But I will be doing more Chelsea streams and neutral game streams as well in the future. Definitely more frequently anyway. I definitely want to do it more frequently. We'll be doing reactions on every single Chelsea match there is. There was not one that I will miss. Trust me, lads, on that. Even the ones I go to. I'm going to Leeds at home in 2 weeks. And I will be doing that though. So yeah. That's us then, lads. And like I said, like, subscribe. Number 13, me saying that. But yeah, appreciate the support as usual, lads. It has been absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.